Hey everyone, so recently I've been seeing quite a few people being a little bit concerned about GTA 6 and if it's actually going to meet its deadline of release. And there's been other sort of rumours going around about the game that aren't really great. And of course, we got the first trailer for GTA 6 over a year ago now. We didn't get anything in 2024, so it's leading to some people being a little bit concerned as to if the game's actually going to be on track for release. So in today's video, I want to discuss why I personally believe there's no reason to worry, and I do still think we will get the game on time. And if we don't, I'm going to discuss why that won't be the end of the world and how sort of Rockstar can make the release of this game more exciting, if they even need to do that. As we know, this is the most anticipated game of 2025, really the most anticipated game of probably the last sort of 5 years. So let's just get into the video. I hope you all enjoy, and I hope you all had a great Christmas. It might still be Christmas for some of you if I get this video up when I want to, but Christmas was for me yesterday, which is why I didn't upload, so I apologize for that. But I hope you all had a great day, and I hope you all have a great rest of your year. So let's get into the video. What can Rockstar do? Well, as I said, the first trailer came out in, I believe it was December last year, 2023, and we're now in December 2024, and we haven't got a second trailer, where I'm sure a lot of you probably thought we would have had maybe 2 or maybe even 3 trailers this year, but we haven't got a single one. And so some of you might be concerned, and some people, I've seen some posts on Instagram where people compare it to the previous game that in the series, which is GTA 5, where they posted a trailer and then on a specific date they revealed screenshots and stuff, and people were thinking, well, they released certain trailers for GTA 5 and GTA 6 around the same time. So some people were thinking maybe we'll get these screenshots for GTA 6 around the same time that we got them for GTA 5, and I believe that the date that it was posted has already passed, so it's probably not going to happen, and we only have a week left in this year, so it's not looking very likely that we are going to be getting anything to do with the game until next year. And I've covered in previous videos that the game has definitely missed some deadlines that it needed to, and there is a pretty decent chance of it getting delayed, which I know isn't something a lot of us really want to hear, but we still have a decent amount of time until fall 2025, so hopefully they can sort of catch up with any things that they need to do. I think we can all safely sort of say, I don't want to speak for everyone, but I think this is something that's pretty commonly agreed upon, that it's better to delay a game and have it be the best standard that it can be, rather than pushing it out the door and having it be an awful quality and having all your fans upset. To be fair, I don't really know if Rockstar has any control over that, but I'm pretty sure they do. They can just release games when they want. I know they are under Take-Two Interactive, so maybe they're telling them you have to get the game out by this point, but still, I think that overall Rockstar has a decent amount of control over when the games will be able to come out. So hopefully, if the game just isn't up to par with modern standards, and especially what people are really expecting from this game, as I said, it's probably the most anticipated game for the last few years, so if it doesn't meet that standard, if it isn't at least better than GTA 5 was on launch, then I think that they definitely need to delay it, possibly into 2026. I've heard some people saying it's probably going to be delayed to 2026 or possibly even 2027, which I don't think that's the case. I really don't think they'll delay it into 2027, which I don't think anyone actually wants that. I think that if it gets delayed into 2027, or it looks like it will be, I'm pretty sure they will just say release it in a bad state in 2026, which, look, I don't know about you guys, I would probably prefer it to release in 27 if it means that it's one of the best games ever made at launch, instead of being Cyberpunk, which is a lot better now, but at launch was terrible. I don't think we want to see that happening with GTA 6, so there is a chance it could be delayed, but you might be sort of upset about that, because I understand. But one good thing I want to point out is that people are sort of acting like they've already bought this game, they've already spent their money, and that's just not true. There has been more comparisons with GTA 5 when that game was available for pre-order, and also the fact that GTA 5's first trailer, I believe, came out in 2011, and then the game came out in 2013. The first trailer for this was at the end, I believe it was the end of 2023, so some people think it will release in 2025 as it's meant to, or possibly 2026. And you might be sort of wondering, like, if it gets delayed, why isn't that the biggest sort of issue? To me, there's a couple of reasons why. Mainly if you're a GTA fan as a whole and not just excited for GTA 6 and you don't really care about the rest of the series. This is for people that are big fans of GTA as a whole and want to see the game succeed. I think we can all say really that we'd prefer it to release at a standard quality, so I think that one thing that is pretty clear is that they will continue supporting GTA Online. You may not love GTA Online, and that's fair. It can be very annoying at times, but they will keep adding in updates. Although one random thing that I want to mention is the fact that I do believe that GTA 6 is roughly on track, because in the most recent update for GTA Online, Lester retired, and that might not seem like the biggest deal, but he is like not the main character obviously, but like he's a big character in the grand scheme of things. Like, he gives us a lot of the heists and stuff. He's always calling us and pissing us off, but that's gone now. I assume we won't be getting anything else. I've heard some rumors that people think he's moved to Vice City and he's going to start giving us jobs when we move down there. There has of course been a lot of talk about whether your online character will carry over to GTA 6 if you have to make a new one. Some creative people in my comments were even giving like story explanations for how like our character would have to move to Vice City. Like, some people were coming up with some really good suggestions. I'll try and put them up on the screen now. But yeah, these people came up with some really great ideas that I actually wouldn't mind making a video on, discussing how it would actually work story-wise. I've discussed how your character might transfer over in other videos, but not really story-wise how it would make sense, because generally I think that it's probably just going to be a reset of your character, unfortunately. Anyways, we're getting off track. Why isn't it the biggest deal if it doesn't release on time? As I said, we haven't spent money on it yet. I don't think it's an issue until we spend money, because would you prefer to spend your money on the game as in a pre-order and then it comes out in an awful state? You pay, obviously it depends where you live, but where I live, games at launch are usually about $100. So if you pay $100 for this game, and I have long said that because they know people really want this game, greed will probably take over. And for me, as I said, games are usually about $100. We could probably see this game costing about $150 just for the standard edition. That hasn't really happened much, so I hope that isn't the case, but they could do it because they know people really will buy this game. And would you prefer, as I was saying before I got a little sidetracked, would you prefer to pay for a game, pre-order it, the game comes out in 2 years, but it's the best quality that you've ever seen in a game, or pre-order it and then get it a few months later, but it's awful, like the definitive edition level of awful, which again, that is a game that they've fixed, and that's a game that you can play to tide you over until GTA 6 releases, especially Vice City, because I think it's pretty safe to say we'll see a lot of locations from Vice City, but just revisited and looking a lot more modern in GTA 6. Ultimately, guys, I don't think we have to worry. If we had spent our money, yes, absolutely, that would suck if it got delayed, but it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't even been confirmed. It could still come out on time. I know we all hope it does, but we have GTA Online to play. You have all the other GTA games. You have Red Dead, and obviously just games not made by Rockstar too. It won't be the biggest deal, and I think that we can all accept a delay if it means it's going to be the best game in the series and one of the best games ever made. But that's about it for the video, everyone. As usual, I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think that there's anything to be worried about? Are you excited for the game? I'm sure you are if you're watching this, but let me know if you'd prefer to have the game sooner at a worse quality, or have it be delayed and maybe have pre-orders be delayed, but have the games be much better quality, because I definitely know what I would prefer. Thank you guys for watching, I really appreciate it. Please consider subscribing for more GTA videos. I hope you all have a great new year, if just in case I don't upload before then, and I hope you all have a great Christmas or had a great Christmas. Thank you all for watching.